Hello students, welcome in class 9th English grammar. Today we are going to study a very important topic of English grammar, tenses. Students, first of all, we will discuss about that what are tenses. Tenses are the forms of verb that denote time and action in a sentence. Student, now here there are two important points, time and action. We all know, student, that there are three times: present time, past time and future time, and there are different type of action. We will read. So student, what are tenses? Tenses are the forms of verb that denote time and action in a sentence. Tenses tells us that the action is done in which time. So we can say, student, that tenses are time plus action. With the help of time and action, we can denote tenses. Now students, we will learn here that how many types of times are. There are three types of time. First, present time, that is going on. Second, past time, that is already past. And the third, future time, that will come. Now student, any work can be done on three times: past time, present time or future time. Now student, there are four types of actions. First, indefinite action. Second, continuous action. Third, perfect action. And fourth, perfect continuous. So first of all, we will learn here that what is indefinite or simple action. What is the meaning of indefinite? Indefinite meaning not definite. The work that is not definite means the duration of the work is not definite. That is indefinite. Second one, continuous. What is the meaning of continuous? That is going on. Any work that is going on in any time, past time, present time or future time. Now what is the meaning of perfect? Perfect meaning means, student, any work that is already done, just done or 100% done. Now student, perfect continuous. Perfect continuous means there are two actions here. Perfect means the work that is already done and the work is still continuous. So that action is perfect continuous. Now student, how can we get the forms of tense? When we combine time and action together, then we get the forms of tenses. So first I have taken here present time and different actions. Present time, indefinite action. Present time, continuous action. Present time, perfect action. Present time, perfect continuous action. So in this way, student, we have got that present tense has four different types of forms. First, present indefinite tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense and present perfect continuous tense. Now in the same way, we can take past time and action, and we will get here the four forms of past tense: past indefinite, past continuous, past perfect continuous. Again in the same way, we will get future time and action: future indefinite, future continuous, future perfect and future perfect continuous. Now student, one by one we are going to study about each form, their structure and their sample. Now student, indefinite action in three different times. Now we will learn here that present indefinite, present time, past time and future time, and the action is same here: indefinite action in present time, indefinite action in past time, indefinite action in future time. So first of all, student, what are the structure of different forms? Present indefinite. What is the structure here? Subject plus verb 1 or verb 5. Verb what means here, student? The first form of verb, means the main form of verb, or the fifth form of verb. What is the fifth form of verb here, student? V1 plus S or ES, an object. For example, I play cricket. Here the subject is I, play is V1 and cricket is object. Second example, he plays cricket. Here he is subject, plays is V5 and cricket is object. Now past indefinite. Subject plus V2 plus object. For example, student, I played cricket. Here I is subject, played V2 and object. Now future indefinite. What is the structure of future indefinite? Subject plus will or shall plus V1 or object. Now example is I shall play cricket. I is subject, shall helping verb here, play V1 and cricket object. Now student, in all the three sentences, in all the examples here, their action is indefinite. For example, I play cricket. Here it is not different that when he plays cricket or when I play cricket. It is not definite. The duration of the time is not definite. So it is indefinite. In past also I played cricket. The duration of the time is not definite. Third, again future indefinite, I shall play cricket. The duration of the action is not definite. So here the action is indefinite and it is used with 3 times present, past or future. So all of you learn the structure and the example. Student, here in the present indefinite we have got that some subject except V1 and some V5. So we will discuss here that which subject takes V1 or which subject takes V5. So with the help of this table, student, look at here. Here there is singular subject and that side plural subject. In first person, student, what is the subject? I in singular and we in plural. Second person, you in singular and you again in plural. Third person, what are the subject? He, she, it or any singular name. And in plural, they and any plural thing like boys, girls, etc. So student, where we have used V1? We have used V1 in first person singular number and plural number, second person singular number and plural number, and third person plural number. And only with third person singular number when the subject is he, she, it or any singular name like Aman. So here we use V5. He reads a book, she reads a book, it moves fast, Aman reads a book. So here we used V5 and rest of the subject takes V1. Now student, we will take here the second action, that is continuous action in 3 different times. So first one, present continuous. The structure is subject plus hrm plus verb ing form and object. Past continuous, subject plus was verb plus ing form plus object. Future continuous, subject plus will or shall plus be plus verb ing form plus object. Now student, continuous. What is the meaning of continuous? Continuous means anything that is going on in present time, past time or future time. So for examples are written here. I am playing cricket. It means that now I am playing cricket. I was playing cricket. It means that in past I was playing cricket. I shall be playing cricket. It means that in future I shall be playing cricket. Now, next action is perfect. Perfect action in 3 different times: present perfect, past perfect, and future perfect. Any work that is already done in present, in past, or in future. So the structures are written here, student. Subject, present perfect, subject plus has or have plus verb third form plus object. Past perfect, subject plus had with all subject plus verb third form plus object. Future perfect, subject plus we will have or shall have plus V3 plus object. Examples are written here, student. I have finished my work. It means that I have finished my work 100%. Means just now I have completed my work. I had finished my work. It means that in past I had finished my work. I shall have finished my work. Here in future I shall have finished my work. Now student, the fourth one, perfect continuous action in 3 different times. Now what are the 3 different times? Present, past or future. And the action are perfect continuous. Means the work that is already done and still it is going on. What are the structure? Subject plus has or have plus been. Verb ing form plus object. Past perfect continuous, subject plus had been. Verb ing form plus object. Future perfect continuous, subject plus will have or shall have plus been plus verb ing form plus object. So student, the examples are written here. I have been walking for 2 hours. So here what does it mean? That I have walked and still I am walking for the last 2 hours. So I have been walking for 2 hours. It indicates present perfect continuous action. I had been walking for 2 hours. Here it indicates that in past I had walked and in past for 2 hours still walking. So this is the example of past continuous, past perfect continuous. Now the third example of future perfect continuous. I shall have been walking by next April. Here it is future, that's why here the time is written by next April. I shall have been walking by next April. Here it is the example of future perfect continuous. Student, I hope that you all have understood very well, and thank you for watching the video.